Now we're going to discuss inscribed angles. The word inscribed basically means written inside. Scribe means to write. So an inscribed angle has the vertex on the circle. Different from a central angle, has the vertex at the center. Inscribed, the angles drawn inside the circle. Now, the measure of an inscribed angle is half the arc. So if this arc right here measures 80 degrees, the angle is going to be half of that. The angle is going to be 40 degrees. The measure of the angle, inscribed angle, is half the arc. Okay? If this arc right here is 60, what is the measure of the angle? Well, since the vertex is there, it's an inscribed angle. That angle is half the arc. X is half of 60. The next example, the inscribed angle is 72. What is the measure of the arc? This angle is half of that. 72 is half of what number? Well, what's 72 and 72? X equals 144. Inscribed angle is half the arc. All right, a few more examples. Here we have an inscribed angle trying to find X. We're given this arc is 70. Now don't make the mistake to think that X is half of 70. X is not half of 70. X is half of this arc here. Well, what's the measure of this arc? Well, you notice this chord goes through the center, so it's a diameter. So this diameter cuts the circle in half. So this is 180 degrees right here. If that part is 70, this part is 110. And X is going to be half of 110, which is 55. Okay. Now the last two examples, you see, we're given both a central angle and an inscribed angle. AOC is a central angle. ABC is an inscribed angle. So if this angle equals 42, what's the measure of that? Well, if the central angle is 42, the arc is 42. That's what we learned the first day. The central angle equals the arc. And if the arc is 42, the inscribed angle is half. So the inscribed angle is 21. The last one is the same thing, just drawn the other way around. We have an inscribed angle, we have a central angle. The inscribed angle measures 24 degrees. If that's 24, then we know the arc is double that, because the inscribed angle is half the arc. So this arc is 48. So then what's the measure of the central angle? The central angle equals the arc. The measure of an inscribed angle is half of the arc.